Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at February 16 through February 22nd. And there is a lot happening this week. The combination of an unusual new moon and Chinese New Year makes this somewhat of a firecracker of a week. The action starts Wednesday, February 18, with the second Aquarius new moon of the year, which is also a larger-than-life supermoon. The supermoon's unusual combination of placement and proximity creates two special effects. The first is that the moon appears bigger than usual. Now, this is a new moon. It's not a full moon. So don't be driving around or walking around looking for a full moon that you feel like you could jump into. You know, some of those full moons are very yellow and low. This is a new moon, but you will be able to see it and recognize it for the energy that it has. It's a super new moon. And it can be quite dangerous, actually, because when there's that gravitational pull, when the moon comes very close to the Earth's surface, as it's going to do midweek, it affects the tides and it affects the waves and the water. So if you do live anywhere near water, by a lake, by the bay, by the ocean, it can result in flooding and high tides and, you know, more than usual, big swell. So just keep that in mind. If you're a fisherman, if you're a swimmer, if you're a jet skier or a paddleboarder, just be a bit more careful. And if the weather report or an expert says to you, you shouldn't go out today, guess what? Don't go out, because, you know, your astrologer's also told you. So the sun says farewell to Aquarius this week and moves into Pisces, a much better placement for you, your fifth house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. The next month is going to be very pleasurable indeed. And for those of you who are single, Pisces are very good matches. They're a water cousin, and they also can be extremely vulnerable and just a bit needy. But then again, Scorpios, you can be too. You just manage to hide it much better. Now, it's Chinese New Year, the beginning of Chinese New Year this year. And 2015 is the year of the wood sheep. Because the sheep is a lucky number 8 in the Chinese zodiac and wood is a stabilizing element, this combination signifies a year of peace and prosperity. So, interestingly enough, 8, once again, the infinity number, has come up, and I think it's really important that you recognize and pay homage to the number 8. And whenever you can, you know, pick a number for something, or numbers that become an 8, you know, 44, 62, 71. There's so many numbers that you get that add up to an 8. It's a really good idea to do so for those of you who like a flutter or something like that. Your co-ruler Mars, along with Venus, is moving into Aries over the weekend, and that's going to be transiting your 6th house of health and well-being. Time to get all your beauty appointments and amp up your gym time. Have a great week. Great speaking to you, and I'll speak to you again next week, Scorpios.